Hey YouTube. So I'm all done with my workout. I was mopping up the floor because cleanliness is next to godliness. I decided, you know what? I'm gonna take some video of my gym, kind of give you a tour, maybe give you some ideas for a home gym. I got a lot of equipment here. Most of it I didn't pay much for, so don't be discouraged and enjoy. All right, so this is my home gym. We have a not a very expensive bench from Walmart. Gold's Gym XR 5.9, but it declines, it inclines. I can do sit-ups on it. I can do free weight exercises on it for about $50. You can't beat it. Got a 7-foot Olympic bar, some plates, have a yoga mat set up. It's a thin mat. It's not one of the thicker mats, so it just basically just gives me a spot where I can do my exercises. It's cheap. Ross. You can't go wrong with Ross. You can get stuff cheap there. You just have to keep looking out for it. Have some foam rollers. I got the little knobby one, which is really sweet. Hurts more, but man, does it do a really good job on a massage. The foam ones for when I have a little more tender areas. It's a little softer, a little more forgiving. So can't beat that. Have my Solo Flex. That's what started it all. Made myself a nice little board. I can hang up my weights and everything. Solo Flex is kind of one-stop shopping as far as a workout machine. You can do pretty much everything with it. It's the resistance is really close to what I would say using free weights. There's a little bit of, you know, take off in the beginning before the bands really hit, but they stay pretty linear. I have the black bands. They have different ones called shock rings. They look more like a round bungee cord, and a lot of people say that they're a little better as far as durability and the linear of the pull, so it stays a little more true. With the bar, you can get adapters for it and put free weights on it as well, so you can still get some free weights. It's got the butterfly attachment, have the leg attachment, the dip attachment on there, so I can do pull-ups, I can do dips, I can do weighted exercises, and the weight is pretty much sky's the limit. They usually come new with like a 400-pound set. You can get these new from Solo Flex still, but they're going to run you about $1,500. This one I scored on Craigslist as it sits for $125. The one of the 10-pound straps was busted. The other 10-pound strap bit the dust right away, but they were set up on the Solo Flex when I bought it. So just age, being exposed to UV light. I like to keep them treated with silicone spray, and I've had really good luck with them. That's the original set from the 80s. And like I said, only two 10-pounders busted, and you can get them brand new from Solo Flex. So you can't beat that. I'd be aware of knockoffs. There are some knockoffs out there. They're not quite as durable. We have a universal machine here. It's runs around $300 in that ballpark. So that's not too bad for getting into a home gym. It sits in a corner. You can do a lot of cable exercises with it, which is what I like it for. It's got a preacher attachment. It's not on it right now. I did go and buy some extra attachments. I bought the double grip row attachment and the rope. It does not come with those. It comes with the straight bar. Comes with a little bit of chain. Comes with the single handle there, you see. So I can get through a lot of exercises with it. It's decent. The leg adapter, I'm 6'3". The leg adapter doesn't get your feet high enough off the ground. They will hit that little plate there as you come down when you're doing your leg extensions. So I don't use this for my leg workouts. I'll do other things. I'll incorporate the Solo Flex. The leg adapter is great on the Solo Flex. I got plenty of clearance. Free weights. Best thing to do for free weights, Craigslist. Look around local yard sales. Facebook, there's a lot of local yard sale sites on Facebook. Now the tower I bought new to put the plates on, but all the plates I got either from a friend through some deals, or I bought them used. You can't beat it. Usually if you're wheeling and dealing new, you're looking at about $1 a pound for weight. These used usually anywhere around 50 cents to 75 cents a pound for weight. I got these much cheaper. You just have to hold out and shop around and see what you can come up with. Got some curl bars there. I have the The dumbbell handles, they need collars. It's nice, it's quick, it's easy. Use the spring-loaded collars on them, because if you're looking for a pre-made set like you see in the gym, you're talking thousands of dollars. You can look at the Bowflex or the Power Block sets. They both make really nice sets. You'll want to watch some reviews on those first and see which one best fits you and what you're looking for and what you want out of a set. But that'll make it a lot simpler rather than switching out plates. Have a cheap little metal rack. I think I paid maybe $15 for this, brand new. You just got to wait till you see them on sale. Got to have your cleaning products. That's mandatory. You know, you got to keep the gym clean. I like to go around with Lysol spray. Can't beat that. You know, keeps everything clean around here. The disinfecting wipes to wipe the equipment down when I'm all done for the day. A little hand sanitizer for when you need hand sanitizer. A few little different things. The ab wheel, you can't beat an ab wheel. If you want a really good ab workout, you think you got good abs, use an ab wheel. You'll think differently. It'll school you on abs. Bar pad. Got a couple little baskets just to fit different things in. Some MMA gloves, wrist wraps and whatnot. Little exercise balls, whatnot. Nothing crazy. Have a Gold's Gym, the resistance band set. I bought these maybe 15 years ago, and they're still going strong. Came with a DVD. So, I mean, take care of them. Keep them out of direct sunlight. It's silicone. It's going to last a whole lot longer than rubber or anything. You can buy them in all different shapes, sizes, and configurations and everything nowadays. They sell them in sets. Walmart, probably anywhere from $20 to $30 for a set. I like to add it into different exercises. Another thing I'll add it into is my bench press. It's just a standard bench. I got it on a deal with the weights. So it's a little tricky trying to get it loaded up, and it's a whole lot rickety when it's loaded up. But I'll drop the weight a little bit. I'll add the resistance bands using the handles over either end. That would make it a little harder to dump the plates if I needed to, but it adds that extra bit of resistance. I like it. It works for me. The bench ain't bad. It's Gold's Gym XR 7.9. If you're just going to use lightweight, I think it's rated for 135 pounds. So, yeah, it's not so hot. Yeah, user weight maximum 250, and weight carriage 110. Yeah, it's not going to do a lot of weight, but you're not paying a lot of money for it. Hold out, look on Craigslist, see what you can find for a little better as far as weight goes if you're going to be pushing a lot of weight. It's got the leg adapter. It's set up for standard plates. I've thrown Olympics on there, and it's a little awkward. It's not a great leg adapter. It'll do the job, but I prefer not to use it. I'll, again, use my Solo Flex for my extensions and all, but it's not bad. Then treadmills. Treadmills can be some of the most expensive piece of equipment you're going to buy. Best thing, look around, ask friends. I asked around. I asked on Facebook, as a matter of fact, and somebody said, hey, I got a treadmill, I'm moving, if you take it, it's yours. So I lucked out. It's got the arm attachments. I don't use them, but it's got power up and down. It needed a little bit of a belt adjustment. Don't be discouraged because the belt seems to slip. You can shop around, get belts relatively cheap online, and a lot of times all it needs is an adjustment. Look up the manual online. If it doesn't have one, it's cake. This is about a $500 treadmill new. So you're looking around that ballpark to get into a decent treadmill where you're going to be happy with it and log some hours on it. Some balls. They're not bad. Different exercises. Gives you different variety. A lot of them, they'll come with a little chart. You can see there I have the chart for them. I just glued it to some cardboard. It works. I can hang it up. Right now it's not hung up. I'm still kind of building and working on this. Tunes. Got to have tunes. You know. The Bose works great. It's got the auxiliary on it. Sound quality's spot on. But you can go to Goodwill and pick up a radio cheap or whatever you want. You know, if you already have something. Most people do. But you can't beat it. The wall, the doorway pull-up bar and all that, I wouldn't buy it again. if you've used one before, and more power to you, but I've never had a doorway that's really going to be good enough for it. The moldings are either too flimsy to really pull on, or the moldings have been too tall to get the that little bar up over to really lock it in there. And of course, there's a whole bunch of videos on YouTube of fails. So not one of my favorite picks. Various wall hangings. You can see most of my walls are bare, gray concrete block, but little paint, white paint, spruce it right up. I have no plans to paint it right now. It's not mine to paint. I'm renting the place, so hey. But you can get different things. Ask around. I have a recruiter friend, so I'm in the National Guard, so there you go. You know, different pictures, American flag. You have magazines. Everybody gets magazines. You know, you want to work out, what's the first thing you do? Go pick up some magazines. So you have some poster pullouts. I use the 3M. They have that double stick adhesive for those hooks and stuff for the walls, the command adhesive or whatever they call it. I just stuck it to the wall, and that's stuck to concrete. There's no prep or anything for that. It's stuck straight to concrete, and I just stuck those right over top of it. So the adhesive will pull off. I won't have a problem with that down the road, and the posters have stayed up there for probably pushing a couple months now. So it's been working great for me, but it's different things you also might want to consider. Some sort of water source. I've had it down here. It's bottle wound up empty, so it's upstairs right now going to get filled. You can get a 5-gallon jug of water, and right now I have that. But the jugs of water you get, like from the water cooler, from those, like you'll see them in offices and all. There's a pump you can get. It's maybe $15 for the pump. It clips to the top, and you just pump it, and it fill your sport bottle right on up, and you're set to go. You can't beat that. You got water right there in your gym. Unless, of course, Craigslist, you can find a water cooler. I bought one at a secondhand shop, relatively cheap. They're pretty easy to clean, and it works great, but I keep that upstairs. So I just have a little $15 pump for the basement. Punching bags, you can look around, find your punching bag, double-ended speed bag for when you don't have a place to put a regular speed bag. That'll give you a little bit different workout than just a regular little peanut. So, you know, it's just different things you can work into, you know, give you little different options. If you can't hang it from the ceiling, or you don't have a stand, you can get a water-filled punching bag. Those work great. If you're a heavy hitter, you might be chasing it around the floor a little bit, so you might not want to bother with that. But again, a lot of this equipment, you can ask around, see what people have used. The weeder unit, I believe Marcy made a similar unit, if it's not the same unit, different colors. You can shop around, you know, check Craigslist, check local yard sale sites on the internet, check Facebook, see if there's local, you know, yard sale sites on Facebook for your area. Sometimes they're closed groups, you have to get invites, but that's how I found my weights, at least the Olympic plates. And hey, I mean, everything works good. I can come home, hit the gym, or if I'm home, I can just come down, hit the gym, lay in bed at night, can't go to sleep, come down, hit the treadmill, hit the gym, whatever I want. Saves me on a gym membership. I own the equipment, and it's right here. It makes it a whole lot more convenient. So, hope you like my home gym, and hope it gives you some ideas and some inspiration for your own. Leave any comments you have below, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel.